It's a Saturday, end of March, and we're just going to do another overnight trip. Haven't quite decided where we're going, but we're going to go check out the Golden Ears Provincial Park and see if there's any nice campsites there, and we might stay there, or who knows, we might head somewhere else. So we're just winging it again.
Trying to get away because the weather's nice, warm, at least warm for us. It'll be about 18 degrees.
Golden Ears Provincial Park is about 64 kilometers outside of Vancouver to the east, and it's in the municipality of Maple Ridge, and it's the second closest provincial park to the city of Vancouver after Portrush Cove. The cherry blossoms are out and they're beautiful. Campground that's open all year, weather permitting. So if the park is closed, then it's closed, but otherwise it's open. But winter camping, so no services. We just pulled into a site. This is probably the only one that's left actually, and there was a tag on it, but it said that the person had the site until the 30th, which is today. So we just took it for now, and Gordon's gone for a walk to see if he can find another one. He thought there were some people leaving in a little bit of a nicer site with a little bit more sunshine, so we'll see. Otherwise we'll hang in here. Oh look, they have a hammock. Oh, you could take out your hammock too.
That's true.
Yeah. We found the way to the beach. It's near the main entrance, actually. Oh. Hey, puppy. Hey, puppy. There's the beach. This is Alouette Lake. I think it's the largest one in Golden Ears Provincial Park. There is a smaller lake called Mike Lake as well, but it's pretty scenic. Was a good walk. Did a little bit of exploration, found a trail along the beach there, up on the bluff.
New stove. It's the Everest Mountain Series. 20,000 BTUs on each burner, so about twice as strong as the average one. Our first test today.
Well, we just finished some lunch, just some leftovers. I actually got a couple of veggie samosas from a vegan takeout place. It's called Buddhaful. I think it's a chain. They were really good.
Buddha full?
Buddhaful.
Buddhaful.
Yeah.
Like beautiful, but beautiful?
Yeah, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, okay. I just didn't know if it Buddha full.
Yeah, Buddha full. I thought it was just a Buddha that was full. There, his tummy was full.
Maybe it's both.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice little restaurant. That's the one where they have, instead of just seats in the restaurant, they do have seats in the restaurant, but they're like stumps that they've carved out. And then they have swings at the front, as I recall. You can actually sit in a swing to eat.
Yeah, and if you have a special dietary requirement, it's a great place to go because they have a lot of gluten-free and vegan, and their cinnamon rolls are really, really good.
Not a good place to go if you really want a lot of gluten or any kind of meat.
Yeah. So, what's up?
I'm interested in if we can find another way down to the lake that's a little shorter than the way we did. It was nice to go for a walk, but I'm hoping we can find a shorter trip so that I can also go for a paddle. Park's full. We were lucky to get this spot. I don't know if Mickey's already mentioned that, but it's not fully opened. I think probably only about a third or less of the park's open, and most of it will open over the next month. But we came in and we were in earlier than you're supposed to check in, and I think we literally got the only spot that was open.
I have to say, it's just really great to be able to sit outside and eat a meal without feeling cold.
Yeah.
Temperatures and no bugs.
And apparently the people next to us think the same thing, because there's like about 10 of them sitting around the fire and enjoying the afternoon.
Yeah.
Aren't very far underwater. I've had to be careful I didn't hit them when I was paddling in. Good paddling. Feet are kind of mucky. I'm a little wet, but it's almost summer. Time to get out of the wet shorts from the paddling.
Yeah, it's starting to cool down.
Heaven forbid, I think I'll wear pants.
As opposed to no pants at all?
Yes. Only because it's a family show.
Yes. It's happy hour time.
A local beer.
Made in Burnaby, so it's the Burnabarian. Sounds kind of barbarian, doesn't it?
Well, Belgian beers and Burnaby go together. Cheers. Nice day.
Cheers, everybody.
Here's to the end of winter.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
A little slippery here, not too much. Well, good morning. It's about just before 7 o'clock in the morning. Beautiful, clear blue skies, or they will be nice and blue once the sun's up. We had a nice night. It was very quiet in the campground. Got a little cool down to about 5 degrees. Furnace came on a few times because we're not plugged in, so we don't have our electric heater on. But all worked fine. And Mickey's still sleeping. And I thought I'd just come down and take a look. Sunrise. Big ridge here on the east though, so be another probably hour or more before the main sunrise, but still beautiful, quiet, no one here, lake calm. Should have brought the boat down for another paddle.
Gordon's making my latte this morning. Just heated up some soy milk and I'm just going to add some hot water to it. Well, Gordon's going to add the hot water to it. Perfect.
Doesn't have a nice little
No.
little foam design thing, but we're not at Starbucks. We're back to the beach bin. Mickey's with me this time.
We're heading down to drink our coffee and tea down at the beach.
Maybe 15 minutes we'll have the sun coming up over on the ridge on the east. Valley's got some nice cloud, just low-lying fog really, so that just looks gorgeous.
It's just beautiful. There's nobody out here at all. I think we're the only ones right now.
So we wanted to update everybody on what happened with our bed. Two things. Made sure there's always a toolkit in the van and not one just sitting in the truck. The other thing, it turned out it was the electrical switch, not the seat belts that were caught in the mechanism. The seat belts were caught in the mechanism. So what I did is pull out the electrical switch later and kind of just reposition the wiring and put it back in. It was kind of crossing fingers and toes, and it actually worked. So the bed works fine for us now. We didn't have to go into the dealer, so that was a very positive thing. We also got to try our new stove, and it's worked really well. Our other stove worked really well, but it wasn't as good if it was a bit breezy. And this one actually also works on propane as opposed to butane, and there's advantages to both. But what we liked about the propane, or what I like about the propane, is that it's better in cold weather, and we are sometimes out and it's cool, and butane just doesn't work as well when it's cooler. Propane's not perfect, but it works a lot better than butane does. So very pleased with the stove that we purchased, and yeah, we still get to use it some more and see how it holds up, but at least on first tests this weekend it's worked really well.
Yeah, it boiled water very quickly.
And cooked everything else really quickly that we're using as well.
Yeah. So today we actually paid 2 nights to stay at our campsite so that we could stay a little bit later, that we didn't have to rush out and check out at 11. So we're going to relax a little bit, maybe go for a walk along the river. There's a ton of trails at Golden Ears Park, so we'll take some of the trails and go for walks, and we'll show you that. We're only doing this because it's winter rates right now. It's $13 a night, and it's not too bad.
Yeah, we wouldn't do this at summer rates,
Yeah.
which would probably be at least double.
Yeah.
I went to pick up some garbage that people had left, and I stepped in what looks like a nice little gravel bank. You can kind of see how deep it went. I think I'll just walk in the creek. My feet are wet anyway.
It was like quicksand.
Yes, I was up to my ankles anyway.
This is where
it doesn't look so daunting, but you go right down and
oh, you're doing it again. He's slipping all over the place now. Is it cold? There you go.
I wouldn't want to swim in it. There.
That's better.
It's clean as new, but it'll be wet all day. Now it's cold.
This is North Beach, and we're just on the other side of where we were this morning, other side of the creek. Check out some of the sights. Yeah, this is a nice pull-through site.
Spaces between the campsites here are huge.
Yeah, much bigger than Gold Creek campground. A nice double site. Yeah, it is a bit more rustic at the North Beach campground because there's pit toilets but no shower building.
We have a nice location. This is a steep road, but it goes right down North Beach and of course the Gold Creek, so it's very pretty. Similar to here, but you can see it's about half the size.
And there's another one here, the Alouette campground, which is also closed.
Yeah, that's the biggest one.
Yeah, biggest one. So just outside North Beach campground is the East Canyon Trail.
Goes way up here to a viewpoint. It's
Yeah,
also a
so
horse trail though.
Quite a long ways up. And the Lower Falls Trail goes up to the nice falls there. Wow, so much quieter now. Everybody around us is gone. Oh, hi Crash, there you are. So you eating your lunch? Yeah, it's lunchtime for us too. We're leaving Golden Ears. It was a really great stay. Actually, we were saying that even though we only had one overnight, because we paid for the second night, we ended up feeling like it was a long weekend because we were able to relax today and not have to rush out of the campground at 11 at checkout time. So yeah, it was good. We had a nice walk this morning and nice stay at the campground. I think in the summertime, if we have an opportunity, we might try the North Beach campground, which looks really nice. So that, and it's also nice because you've got a couple of trails that go from there. There's also some nice trails that go from the West Canyon parking lot, which is right across from Gold River and Alouette campgrounds. So thanks for joining us this weekend, and hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you enjoy our videos, please be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. So we'll see you next time. Bye!